Cancer. Welcome to Yellow Cardinal Tarot with me. My name's Carol, and this is a mid-month reading for March 2024, and it's a general reading. And so what we're going to do today in our reading is called the Yellow Cardinal Cross. But before we get started, I just want to let you know that there are yearly readings that I've done for you in my description box below if you haven't had a chance. And also I'm going to link the March reading that I did for you at the end of this reading. And the energies will still apply. So let's look at the Cardinal Cross right now. I'm going to pull a card just to find out what sort of situation you're sitting in, what issue, if it's a pattern that's showing up in your life. Something you've seen before and you can't understand why it's showing up again. Some difficulty that's going on, struggle, a decision you have to make. And so we're going to look at that. And then I'll pull another card, a second card, just to see, maybe your situation needs a clarifier. I need to know something else about it. Maybe there's something that's blocking it, it's obscuring it, and we'll see. So in the third position, I'm going to look at what you are consciously aware of. That's what you know. If I asked you something about it, you definitely know what's going on with the situation. Also, what's really important is we're going to get to number 4. And number 4 will tell me what you're unconsciously aware of. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do a little bit of shadow work. If you're not familiar with that term, there's a video in my description box below that I made, and it's all about shadow work and how to do it and how I do it. And I give you some really good tips in there. Also, so we'll be looking at your shadow. I'm gonna pull out what's in your shadow that's impacting this issue situation that you're sitting with. It's our unconscious, and our unconscious really is the stronger one of the two, of the conscious and unconscious. And it is the one that really drives all our behaviors, all our decisions. It's what we don't know. It's what's sitting in our shadow. It's what's sitting for us to heal, right? So I want to know what's coming up for you to heal in order to deal with this issue, because it's impacting this issue that's going on. And so once you heal this, it's going to help you, bring you to that next step forward that you want to do or you want to get into. It's going to heal your situation. And then in the 5th position, I'm going to ask for a card that's needed for resolution in this situation. And then finally, I'm going to ask for some guidance from the tarot, which is the 6th card. And this will kind of give us more of an understanding of the situation. So let's get started, Cancer. Here's your first card. I want to know what situation you're sitting in here. What's the issue? And that came out quickly. And it was the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Can I have a clarifier or a card that's obscuring this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, please? A clarifier. Number 2, or something that's obscuring. This one wants to come out here. The Magician. The Magician in reverse. Okay, 2 very interesting major arcana cards for you that just came out. So a lot going on here. I find when you get major arcana cards are really like major forces, like big forces from the universe, So kind of like the ones that are going to shake up our life a little bit, whereas the minor arcana cards, all the 4 suits, they're just, they're situations that are happening to us in our daily lives. So we need to pay attention to the arcana, major ones that come out. All right, so what are you consciously aware of? What does Cancer know about this situation here? The Temperance card. The Temperance card. Another major arcana card. So now it's 3 out of 6, half of them. So there's some movement going on here, Cancer. What's coming up in your shadow that's related to this situation or this issue that Cancer is sitting in? Not sure it wants to tell me yet. Oh, I got too many cards here. I got 3 that want to come out. So I'm going to have to put them all back in. I just want 1 card, please. 1 card, tarot. Oh, there it is. The 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse here. Okay. What's needed for resolution here? What's needed for resolution? Position number 5. The 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords. Love this reading already. Very interesting. Very powerful. And finally, what's some direction from the tarot here, please? The understanding. Cancer would like to know what direction is needed for Cancer. Okay. The King of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse. All right. Just have some hair here on me that's bothering me that I need to get rid of. Every time I look this way, I can see it. All right. I know you can't see it on camera, but I can. So let's get started, Cancer. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. First major arcana card that comes out here. So the Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune all about? Well, in an upright position, the Wheel of Fortune talks about, you know, circumstances. The wheel of life turns, right? Things happen, shit happens, and things turn. Circumstances arrive. So when that comes up in upright position, it tells me that, you know, there's things that are happening in your life right now. There's been a change of circumstances, right? And in reverse, it means that there's something that is needing to happen. You know, there's a situation here that needs to be happened, but it's sort of being blocked. So I'm wondering if there's something that you want something to happen, or something that was supposed to happen. It's a general reading here. And it's being blocked. And normally, you know, when things have to happen for a certain reason, it's a bit, you know, sort of, I don't want to use the word dangerous, I guess, or, you know, you can't really stop things from happening in life, right? Like things are happening, but here there's a real, like almost like something's preventing it from happening. And the Magician card comes out here in reverse again. So the Magician upright is, it's the number 1 card in the major arcana. It is the number 1 card. Like he's the master manifester here. He's the one that makes things happen. If you look at him, he has his magic wand here, you know, that is up in the sky. So he's acting as a lightning rod. So his power is coming from, not from his will. It's coming from, you know, creator, source, God, the universe, if you want. And he's going to take it, he's going to act as a lightning rod, and the power from up above is going to go right through him, and he'll use the power, but it's going to be something that's grounded in the earth, and it's not something that, you know, he's going to use and keep it, right? And he has everything he needs here. He has all the symbols of the 4 suits on his table. He has everything at his disposal to make something happen. And so when the Magician card comes up, it tells me that you, Cancer, have everything you need at your disposal to make this thing happen that right now is not happening. And whatever it is, general reading, you have everything to make this happen. And it's in reverse here. So again, there is a real resistance here to believing that. So because you don't believe that you have the power, you know, you have that power to make this happen. The universe is on your side. You have it all in you. I remember when, you know, earlier on in my own healing journey that I'm still on, I was told that, you know, you have all your answers in you. And I just hated that because I was so used to kind of looking at someone else to give me my answer. I was so used to looking on the outside to try to get my answers from some other exterior thing out there, or a person that was going to give me the answer of what I needed to do next. And I feel like I'm having to tell you that because this is the situation I think you're in, where you're sitting here, you're kind of, you're stuck is what it is here. The wheel is supposed to be turning here. I think of the Ferris wheel when it gets stuck and everybody's upside down here, we're stuck. You can't do much when you're on a Ferris wheel and you're upside down, is what this reminds me of. And so you're sitting in here in a real stuck position. But what you don't know and believe is that you have the answer in you. You have the answer in you. And you're saying, yeah, right. Tell me, well, let's see what's going on here. So what you're consciously aware of here is, well, you're consciously aware that, this decision that you need to make, obviously it's a big decision here because it's the major arcana. And so it's a big decision in life that you're having to take here. And you have all the answers in you. And you know that it's a decision that takes time. Temperance card is all about, this takes time. This particular angel is just dipping their toe in the water. And they're very grounded. They have one foot on the earth and dipping their toe here. It's kind of like, it's the middle way. It's not like you're going to be swayed either way on one side or the other. You're kind of, you realize that this is a decision that's going to take some time. And it's not something that you can hurry. Temperance cards out here, and it's not something that you can, I think you realize that, and that's probably part of the reason why you're feeling a bit stuck here, because it's a pretty big decision that you're having to make here, Cancer. And so what's impacting this, this wheel of fortune from being stuck and you not realizing that you have the answer in you? So what's impacting that whole situation here? Well, it's the Eight of Pentacles that comes in reverse. And so when this card is upright, let's look at this card first of all. Well, this card tells me that, the Eight of Pentacles has everything to do with something that you want to do. Usually it's about a job. It's kind of something that you want to do in your life that is going to bring you happiness. And you have a passion. It's a passion of yours. And because look at this individual, how he's doing this. He's chipping away at all these pentacles up here. But he's got a kind of a real content look on his face, right? He's doing the job that he wants to do. He's doing the job that maybe he's always wanted to do. It's just bringing him peace and joy and, freedom to do what he loves to do. It's in reverse here. And so what I'm seeing here is there's a real resistance to, and this is very interesting that's coming out here. Wow, I can see it. I'm looking at the other cards that are coming following this, and this is like, what a beautiful reading here. It's all fitting here. I can see here that it could be a job, it could be a project, it could be something that the direction you want to go in, that's going to be doing what you want to do. That's your passion. It's your passion. But it's in reverse here. There's a real resistance to doing this. And that's what we're trying to figure out here. Where is this resistance to doing this? Why are you stuck? Why is this wheel of life stuck and not moving? Why can't you see that you have all the answers in you? It's all in you, and you do. You have everything it takes to do this, to unstick this wheel, to get it moving again. And it takes time. Why can't you go in the direction that you want to go in? This is your passion. This is what you want to do, and you know it. Well, here's some what's needed for resolution here. Well, what else do you need to do here? Well, this is the Thief card that's come up for you. It's number 7. It's the Swords. And the Sword suit is all about our mental thoughts, our mental belief systems, our patternings, What have we been told by individuals when we were younger. You know, these belief systems that we hold, like things like, I can't do this, I'm not allowed to do this. If I did this, you know, people would laugh at you. This particular thing you want to do, maybe it's might not get you any money. It's not what's going to make money. And so you choose another career. And if you look at these belief systems right here, and he's the thief, he's running away with these swords and he's holding them with his hand, and how dangerous of a situation that is. And when we lead our life with the belief systems, we steal these. We didn't really steal them, but we've inherited these belief systems from other people, usually our parents or caregivers, you know, whoever raised us, told us these things about ourselves, told us what we could do, told us what we couldn't do. And this is what you believe, and you're holding these. You're holding these in your shadow as well. This is what you really want to do. You are passionate about doing something that's sitting in your shadow. There is something that you're passionate about, probably what you were meant to do. Could be your life's purpose. Could be something that you were meant to do when you came here on this planet, when you were born, when you were younger, something you were meant to do, but certain belief systems prevented you from doing it. And that is the understanding here. That is the understanding that I'm getting from this, that there are a set of belief systems that you have about yourself that are in place here that are causing your wheel of fortune to remain stuck in place, right? Because the last thing that I'm seeing here is the King of Pentacles. And the Pentacle suit, let's look at the Pentacle suit first of all. The Pentacle suit is all about our material world. It's all about our health. It's all about our self-worth. You know, and the King of Pentacles comes in. He's in reverse here. He's my, the kings are in my suit. They're my ego. It's your ego at play here. It's the masculine energy that comes out here. And my queens are the feminine energy. And the king, the masculine energy here is all about, you know, the material world. It's the pentacles. And the king would be saying, and he's abundant, right? He has all this gown flowing. He's just full of abundance. And our ego here comes out at the end and it's the resolution of the understanding that you need to get at here is, somewhere along the line, your ego is telling you that this passion of yours that you have is not going to be abundant for you. It's not going to bring you in the money. And a lot of times when we go in that direction of wanting to do what we want to do, we're blocked by our ego that will say, no, don't. Because our ego wants to play safe, always wants to play it safe because they're scared. They're absolutely petrified of doing what we want to do. They want to keep you safe, right? And that means, no, let's say you could be in a situation right now where you're making money. You're making money on what you're doing. You're very, abundant. Everything's great, but there's something else you want to be doing with your life. It's not the same job that you've been in forever, maybe. And you want to take it in a different direction, but there's a big fear here. Your ego's is full of fear. And it's screaming at you right now going, no, you can't do this. You can't, your head. No, you can't do this. This is not going to bring you the money that you have right now. It's not going to make you more money. You're going to be poor. You're going to be stranded. Like, what are these ideas that are coming out that it's telling you, right? And now it's time to get out of your head and get back into your body and see, what is it? The Magician says you have everything in you. So what is it? What are the real feelings here? What are the real belief systems? What's the truth? And we need to get out of our head, out of the ego that's telling us this is not going to make money, and get back into our body and find out, what is this passion of mine? I can do this. And it's going to be abundant, and I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to have my freedom to do what I want to do. But in order to do that, you have to get out of your head and fight those belief systems you have and get back into your body and start to journal. Start to get still and start to get in touch with those belief systems you have and write about those belief systems, because they're not true. It's not you. It's not true. Your ego is telling you this. It's not true. And it's up to you to get at those belief systems so that you can get that wheel of fortune turning again. So, major changes coming up in your life, Cancer. I'm going to pull, to end this, the Sacred Creator's Oracle card for you. And let's see what, it came right out. The distraction of shiny things. The distraction of shiny things. You've got a big purpose, a mission, a whole big, beautiful life. Here it is right here to create. Stay the course, silly magpie. Don't get distracted by the allure of the many glittery options you see, most of which aren't what you truly desire. Sometimes the path toward your desires will sway, and sometimes they'll get stuck, right? But the overall north should remain stable, or else you'll find yourself flying in circles. If you've been doing a whole lot of pivoting lately, it's time to look at the underlying reason why, Do you have a flight plan? Or are you gliding around aimlessly, unsure of where to go next? Use your longings as a barometer of what's possible for your life, avoiding the temptation to emulate other people's shiny lives. While it's perfectly fantastic and strategic to do a little competitive analysis, do it from a place of confident curiosity and not from a place of unhealthy comparison. Focus on finding your own powerful glow instead, for nothing in the world is more magical. I couldn't have said it better. I wish you luck, Cancer. Good luck, and I'll see you in April. Bye-bye.